niggas loving on these bitches, I don't never cut. Niggas puckered up. They be sick as fuck when another nigga fuck. But I don't play that. I've been giving out bitches since way back. Niggas, I don't play that. Getting jiggy with these hoes since way back. Yeah, that's what I don't do. Give a fuck about a bitch, it's what I won't do. She loved you too. When she told me that she loved me, I said boo-hoo. I couldn't sugarcoat it. Too many ladies in my phone, I got it deloaded. Don't be playing with this dick, you got it deep-throated. Don't be acting like you are when you're not important.
What's going on, my brother?
What's up, King? What's good with you, bro?
Oh, man, it's a pleasure to get you on here.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Pleasure to be here, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, brother. Truth.
Yes, indeed.
So, hey, man, I told you, I said, I'm going to pull you up. I told you. I said, I'm going to pull you up, Malik.
Yeah, you told me. I said, I'll be ready.
Oh, yeah. You ready all the time. You ready all the time, my brother. But, man, how you doing, brother? How you doing?
But, man, I can't complain, man. I just got over the flu. Man, I had me down about a week, man. And I'm just man. I'm honestly on this going to be because my stepmom cooked tonight. And we're supposed to go into her house.
Your sound is going in and out.
Yeah. Stepmama, man, and she moving back to Chicago.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make sure I have dinner before she leaves.
Yeah, man. It's not. We ain't gonna be on here long, but you going in and out, like you going in and out. You know
yeah.
Your phone going in and out. You kind of freezing and coming back.
I get emails.
Yeah, you going. Yeah, you definitely going. You going in and out. So if you could find,
I might have to log in from the computer.
Yeah, log in from the computer, brother. Okay, so that means I gotta send it. I'm gonna put y'all on hold for a minute, everybody. We're gonna get back with it, but just relax. We're gonna have a good show, and we're gonna make it pop. You know, we're gonna talk about the truth. The truth shall set you free. If you want to be free, that's the whole thing. If you want to know the truth, then yeah, this is a spot for you. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta send him a link to his computer. Hold on a second. Okay, you back?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, that's much better.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't do nothing different.
Well, whatever happened, it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you said you gotta take your mother-in-law?
No, my stepmother, she's cooking dinner today.
Okay.
And yeah, she'll be leaving sometime this weekend, headed back to Chicago.
Oh, she from my side.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she live out there in the suburbs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so she getting ready to leave sometime this weekend. Okay. But she's cooking dinner for tonight though.
So you looking forward to that?
Oh yeah. It started at 7 o'clock.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, our time, yeah.
Yeah. But here's the thing, brother, that we've been discussing this, and a lot of times people don't want to hear the truth about certain things. You know,
exactly.
They don't want to hear the truth. I'm gonna play a clip. You can hear the clip, and because what we talking about today is, and I told you before, I mean, I'm just first of all, people to get in the chat, like and subscribe. You know, we're trying to build our channel up, and
Most definitely.
we moving up, and so but our people have a tendency to not like to hear something different that they kind of parents taught them, which is I've never been that way. I've always wanted to search. When stuff didn't make sense to me, I went to search for it, you know? And
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
See, see, when we were younger, you and I probably when we were younger, stuff didn't make sense for us. And we had to go find out. My parents, when they sound true, they just accepted it.
Yeah, you break it up again.
They only that's what they mom and daddy made them accept. They either had to accept it or get out their house.
That was it.
Or you know what I'm saying? Or cast away as the black sheep.
Yeah.
You know, that's how a lot of our family members were treated. And still today we treated that way. Some of my family look at me like I'm crazy.
Yep.
But they know what I say makes sense to them. But it's from early traditions of being educated by a family, especially about God.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, we all ended up being the black sheeps. You know,
exactly.
We all ended up being the black sheeps. Like, for instance, I asked a question. I said, well, is this what, like, Christians actually believe? Like, hey, just try to keep your camera in the middle so they can see you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but is this what they believe? Like, do they believe that slavery was actually necessary?
Yeah.
I mean, do they believe that? Right? And
they believe it.
I'm gonna play this, and then we're gonna talk about it.
All right, go for it.
I was actually really, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was surprised. Check this out.
I thank God for slavery. I thank God for the crack house. If it wasn't for the crack house, come on somebody, God wouldn't have never been able to use me how he can use me now. And if it wasn't for slavery, I might be somewhere in Africa worshiping a tree. I thank God for slavery.
Now you tell me, brother.
Yeah.
And then you got a church full of our people listening to this.
Yeah, agreeing with it.
Agreeing with it.
Yeah, agreeing with it.
Right.
Yeah.
So what in the world? I always ask people, like, if you're a Christian or whatever you are, whatever religion, because I think all religions are messed up. How can you disagree with this?
I don't know how to agree with it because I don't thank God for no slavery. I don't thank God for no crack house because these certain things destroyed our people.
They destroyed
these institutions destroyed our people. And how did God become a part of that?
No, he wasn't.
God was nowhere in the making of that. He had nothing to do with none of that.
No. Now I'm gonna play another clip, and this right here, and then we're gonna shut it. You know, talk about all of this stuff. But this right here, check this out.
Jesus, who is most black women's husband. Y'all better come with me here.
Say that again.
I'm here.
Jesus is most black women's husband.
Man.
Wow.
I heard for a long time. They don't know why I love the Lord like a black woman. Because they sure have took the responsibility of the black woman's role in the world and put it in the hands of Jesus. She is The true ultimate closest thing on this planet is her. And they have stolen her from us. Brainwashed her.
Okay, you breaking up again. We got to get you stable.
Boil out there, brother. They have completely brainwashed our women, brother. I said it like that.
Yeah, but
They have completely brainwashed our women.
But you breaking up, so they can't really hear you. Because you going in and out, in and out.
Oh, okay.
Out, right? So we got to try.
Well, I'm probably going to cut off again and come back in.
We got to find a spot.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
But what about your
I didn't do anything differently.
What about your laptop?
Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Let me see if I can log on my laptop, bro.
Okay, and then I'm gonna send you. You're gonna have to text me your email, and I'm gonna send you a link. All right.
To that blacktruth@gmail.com.
You said blacktruth@gmail. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You on my payroll. Flights out to Caicos. Senorita, Boricua. You got that fuego. I cannot say no. I just wanna see you go low. Wind it up. Turn around. Bring it up. Mommy, I see you winding. Dropping in perfect time. Girl, you know you're winding. Loving the way perfect timing, mommy. Girl, you got that ting I know God designed. Girl, you shake that ass, you spicy and hot at the same time. Girl, you got that ting, make a nigga go wow. When you back that ting on me, it's like, girl, I can fly you over the border. Girl, it's the order, beat me like me on her. I'm manana, feeling like won the lotto. Beating that chocha up like a piñata. Mommy, I see you winding, dropping in perfect time.
song. So put on your G-string or thong. I'm gon' throw this money, yeah, and you gon' drop it to the floor. Pop them bottles back to back. Yeah, we just got this club so money on the dance floor. Now she gon' shake that ass for more. Throw it in the air with your four down, ayy, and watch how it go down. Throw it in the air with your four down, ayy, I'm loving how it go round. Throw it in the air with your four down, ayy, I wanna take it off now. Throw it in the air with your four down, ayy, now let's see how it go down. We in this club turned up now. I got all my jewelry on me, yes, I'm buzzed down. I see all my sexy ladies going up now. I'm not leaving the scene until I'm on my fourth round. I can make your panties drop and watch you climb up to the top. Make that money overflow, just get you at your G-spot. This gon' be your favorite song, so put on your G-string or thong. I'm gon' throw this money, yeah, and you gon' drop it to the floor. Pop them bottles back to back. Yeah, we just got this club so money on the dance floor. Now she gon' shake that ass for more. Throw it in the air with your four down, ayy, and watch how it go down. Throw it in the air with your four down, ayy, I'm loving how it go round. Throw it in the air with your four down, ayy, I wanna take it off now. Throw it in the air with your four down, ayy, now let's see how it go down. Ooh, oh, yeah, yeah. 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 This gon' be your favorite song, so put on your G-string or thong. I'm gon' throw this money, yeah, and you gon' drop it to the
To another Bisco Selassie production.
Oh yeah, move your body, girl, show me you girl so wet. Move your body, girl, show me you soaking wet. Dancing, soaking wet. Move your body, girl, show me you wet. Oh yeah, move your body, girl, show me you girl so wet. Move you soaking wet. Move your body, girl, show me you soaking wet. Go low for me, go low. Go low, I need go low. Go low for me, go low. Go low, I need go low, I need dancing. So go low, move your body, girl, show me you it. Oh yeah, I get the girl so wet. Move your body, girl, show me you it. Oh yeah, the girl got my vote like a ballad. She's got talent. And when I love that back, girl, look back at it, did you? Oh yeah, baby, so thick. Let's play tag your it. Blow 100 after 100 in the bit. Let's dip, don't slip. The guy
Oh,
better
it's all
have a
good,
good
man.
grip.
I'm waiting on him to get on. He came on, but he wasn't clear.
I think job granted my wish.
Release the bag. Yeah, so I sent you the link. Release the bag. Yeah, holy bro. He's Black Troops. He was probably one of the Panthers though. But if you get a chance, just link up, man. Yeah. What you mean? I gave you the I sent it to your phone, right?
The girl move and I'm blown away. Up and down like a runaway. Girl, put your leg behind ya. Do it all night, yeah.
It did not come
I
up?
see you wind it. Ain't no
Try it
other
again.
girl like it.
Okay.
I don't think you know what you really do when you drop it low. Make a nigga go, oh, 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 oh. God, do whatever you want with me. God, be whoever you want to be. Let's dip, don't slip. The guy better have a good grip. Nigga, that's hood rich. Light switch. I think God just granted my wish. Soaking wet, don't sleep. Soaking wet. Move your body, girl, show who you with. Oh yeah, move your body, girl, I get the girl so wet. Move you soaking wet. Move your body, girl, show who you with. Soaking wet. Go low for me, go low. Go low, wine me, go low. Go low for me, go low. Go low, wine me, go low, wine me, dancing. Soaking wet. Move your body, girl, show who you with. Oh yeah, I get the girl so wet. Move your body, girl, show me your soaking way.
I sent it to your email too. I sent it to both of them. All right.
You are listening to another Biscuit Selassie production.
Oh yeah, move your body, girl, show me your girl so wet. Move your body, girl, show me your soaking wet. Dancing, soaking wet. Move your body, girl, show me your wet. Oh yeah, move your body, girl, show me your girl so wet. Move your soaking wet. Move your body, girl, show me your soaking wet. Go low for me, go low. Go low, wine me, go low. Go low for me, go low. Go low, wine me, go low, wine me, dancing. Soaking wet. Move your body, girl, show who you with. Oh yeah, I get the girl so wet. Move your soaking wet. Move your body, girl, show who you with. Oh, the girl got my whole like a ballad. She's got talent. And what I love that back, girl, look back, got it, did you? Oh yeah, baby, so thick. Let's play tag, you're it. Blow 100 after 100 in the bit. Let's dip, don't slip. The guy better have a good grip. Hurt your love, a nigga that's hood rich. Light switch, I think God just granted my wish. Soaking wet, don't sleep. Soaking wet. Move your body, girl, show who you with. Oh yeah, move your body, girl, show who you with. So wet. Move your soaking wet. Move your body.
What's going on, brother?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Oh,
You know it.
man. I was
Yes,
waiting
sir.
I'm waiting on Malik to get back, but we'll just wait on him because he was having
Okay.
some difficulty. So, man, how you feeling, brother?
I'm okay though. You know what I mean? I had an allergy attack. Oh man,
That's
I'll
cool.
be all right though.
Yeah, you the second person, man, that said they had an allergy attack.
Yeah, there's the scratching one. I don't know if I
Yeah,
ate something that I don't know what happened. I don't know. Something must have ate or something. I don't know.
something happened, huh? So you
Yeah.
you feel better now though?
Yeah, I'm getting better. Yeah, I'm getting better. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
feel better than a couple of days ago.
That's kind of
Yep.
crazy, man. That stuff, man. I was like, he just got back from Ghana. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And he get back here and all of this crap pop up.
Yeah, I hope I hope nobody ain't do nothing. You know how them sisters can went out. No, I ain't trying to be funny. I don't know.
No,
I think I should leave that alone.
yeah.
All right.
They ain't gonna do nothing to you, man. They ain't gonna do that. That's funny though. But check this out, D. I'm about you know, man, I miss you, man. We gotta chop it up. We gotta chop
Yes,
it up. We gotta
sir.
catch
Yes,
back
sir.
up and get back on our grind. But I
Yes,
want you to
sir.
check this out, because I'm about to play this clip. I played it earlier with Malik on here, but I'm about to play it. No, I'm gonna play this one first. I want you to hear this. Check this out.
Don't.
No, I don't even want that one first. There's another one I want to play first. I think this is it. Let's see.
That spirit of senselessness within your head, I cast it out. May you get sense in Jesus' name.
Wait, though. All this your preaching, all this your thing you are doing, I mean, all this drama. How man won't see you marry you?
Which man? Donatus, which man? You say man, God forbid.
Eh?
Me, marry, I reject it. I don't go fit marry. You
no go marry?
I don't go marry waiting. I'm married to Jesus now.
Hey!
She says she
Yeah,
married
that's
you.
crazy though. Yeah, that's real though. You got women that say that though. That's for real.
That's insane.
No, you got women that really feel that way.
Oh, listen. I got because I want to switch it up too bad. But let me show this sister right here. This sister.
I thank God for slavery. I thank God for the crack house. If it wasn't for the crack house, come on somebody, God wouldn't have never been able to use me how he can use me now. And if it wasn't for slavery, I might be somewhere in Africa worshiping a tree. I thank God for slavery. I thank God for the crack house. If it wasn't for the crack house, come on somebody, God wouldn't have never been able to use me how he can use me now. And if it wasn't for slavery, I might be somewhere in Africa worshiping a tree. I thank God for slavery. I thank.
So, but here's my question, right? Is this what really black and white Christians believe?
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, is this really what they believe?
That's indoctrination at its finest. I mean, just look at it. I mean, we were little, young, coming out the womb. First thing they shoved in our face was a Bible. Shoved in our face was a Bible, and we had to go to Sunday school and all this stuff.
But I mean, even besides all of that, to be thankful of slavery, because I'll be sitting and I'm thinking there has to be some level of mental illness. And also I'm thinking, like, how you going to ask for reparations? And you think that slavery was something that was necessary?
Well, you got a lot of people that believe that they believe that we went to slavery because some people said we rebelled against God. You got the Hebrew Israelites, they say that. Then you got the Christians, they said. The Muslims said we had to go we had to go through slavery because we had to serve 430 years. How the biblical rhetoric they use, they all say that.
So this is the mindset of our people.
Yes.
And the reason I say our, because the majority of black people are Christians. The next majority of black people are Muslims. The next majority of black people are Hebrew Israelites.
Same jargon. Pretty much the same thing.
I'm down for this because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot that we have to unpack. I mean, seriously unpack. And check this out. Check this sister out.
Jesus, who is most black women's husband. Y'all better come with me here.
Say that again.
I'm here.
Jesus is most black women's husband.
Yeah, that's real, brother. They got a make-believe husband.
Wow.
A make-believe husband who never existed.
Who never existed. A make-believe husband.
That's why you look at it. Go ahead.
It's going down to the younger generations. This is followed to the next generations.
Yeah, but a lot of the younger generation, I don't know about the female. I know the men or the males, a lot of them are not religious like that no more. I mean, they still got a couple of them there to catch her, you know.
Oh, a lot of black men are definitely walking away from it.
Yes. But you got the Hebrew Israelites that's trying to catch her, a couple of them, you know.
Yeah, they're getting quite a few of them.
Yeah.
They're getting quite a few. But a lot of brothers are definitely walking away from religion.
Yep. But I'm gonna say though, those people they were to capture, if you look at their track record, they were nothing but frustrated Christians. They left Christianity, just going to something else and calling it something else, but it's still Christianity. They still believe Yahshua is coming back, or what they call Jesus coming back to save them.
But here's the sad part is that the Bible, when it was written, first of all, it's plagiarized from the Sumerian tablets.
Yeah, it's plagiarized for that and some of the stuff that the Kemites had in ancient Kemet.
Exactly. So
When they
it was
say the Son of
plagiarized.
God, they plagiarize off the ancient Egyptian Kemite when they was talking about Ra, the Son, S-U-N, not S-O-N.
Right.
Matter of fact, they left verses in the Bible. They left it as S-U-N. And Malachi said the Son of Righteousness. It says something about the Son of Righteousness, and it's spelled S-U-N, not S-O-N.
Right.
And that's in the book of Malachi.
Right. And but the thing is, you know, I've heard people say, well, I mean, I know my research told me that the Bible was written in 1475. And then the Ethiopian Bible was written, but all of it was taken from the Kemetic writings and also the Samaritan writings, tablets.
Yeah,
all
they took for each.
taken from that.
Yeah, it was taken from each of those tablets.
And that
But
was
still,
thousands of years before they wrote Ethiopian Bible, King James Version Bible. Before they, that was thousands of years before they even wrote any of that stuff.
Yes.
And the crazy part is it's been proven. And if you go back to King James, met with about 40 of his scholars, and took a version of the Bible and recreated it. He took a version from the older Bible.
It kind of started before him. Constantine the Great. Constantine the Great.
That's right. It started in what was it, 1575?
Yeah, when Alexander the Great.
1474. 1474.
Yeah, when Alexander the Great conquered Egypt, there was a family called the Ptolemy family. All these people are the Ptolemy family.
Correct.
Alexander the Great, Constantine, they're part of that same family.
Correct. And they were the ones who did the first version of it. In 17, and that was in I think what was that, 1474?
I think it was 14 something. It was before 1700. I know that.
Yeah,
it was before that.
Yeah, 1474, 1475. That was when they did it.
Yeah, they was able to convince a Coptic Egyptian priest whose name was Sylvester. They got him to sell out and help them create a deity. It started off as they took two deities, Apis and Apis and Osiris, and it became Serapis. That's how they came with that deity. Then later on became Jesus Christ and all that other nonsense.
Right.
And the Muslims start calling him Isa, and the Hebrews say Yahshua. Same old mythical character. And the weird thing about it is, they could find all the ancient Egyptian pharaohs. They even during the so-called biblical, when it's supposed to happen biblically, but they could find their bodies. They can dig their bodies up. They can't dig Moses' body up. They can't find Abraham. None of those prophets, fictitious characters. They can't be found.
They can't be found, and they can find.
They can't find King Solomon's temple.
Nope. And it was supposed to be made of gold.
Yep. It's all make believe.
It's all allegory characters. Now check this out. Check this out, brother. Let me let you hear this real quick. I want you to hear this. Sister, very nice sister, nice brother. I'm not putting them down, but what I didn't understand. One of the things she said that she had kind of got with him because he loved Jesus. Like, why would you get with a man because he loved another man?
Ain't that backwards? Ain't that strange?
Right. But I'm not.
That's weird.
Again, I'm not putting the sister down and her husband, because I think that black men and black women need to get back together and they need to grow. But the reasoning of it can't be because he loves Jesus. So you mean to tell me that you could compatible with this person, but they're non-religious, they're a spiritual person, but you won't marry them, even though they're a good provider, they take care of you, they protect you. You all are like everything in common but that, and that's gonna keep you from marrying that person?
I experienced something like that similar. I mean, It was like, when was this? It was in the 90s. I met a sister, you know what I mean? We had good conversation and everything. And she said, "Do you go to church?" I said, "No." "Well, you know, me can't talk because you got to believe in Jesus." And I asked her, "Look, if Jesus can pay for your meal, uh, then I'll go to church with you. If you can't, I could pay for your meal." And she said, "Oh, well, you just trying to be smart." You know what I mean? I was trying to get her to use her common sense, but our people are so far gone with it, they can't face reality.
They can't face reality with it. That's just a fact. And again, I'm not, I'm glad that this couple is a couple. And so I'm not, but what she said, because he loved Jesus, that threw me off. You should love him for who he is.
Yep.
Not for who he loves, besides
Yep.
yourself.
Know the crazy thing about it? She want him to love a character he never met in his life. She never met in her life. It's based off of hearsay, what you was told to believe. But here your husband is in front of your face, real person. He could pay your bills, he could take care of you and protect you. But that so-called Jesus you believe in, he can't do diddly squat. And has never done did anything for our people.
Check this out.
One of the qualities that I love about my husband is in previous relationships, they didn't love the Lord. And it is what it is. I settled for it, and I didn't understand my worth, that he needed to love God before he even attempted to love me. And that was one of the qualities that I wish more women that are single would understand how important it is. But that is the one thing that I will say was lacking. And I knew when I got married, I said he has to understand what it looks like to follow God and love Jesus, and I found that.
Yeah,
you got to be kidding me.
A lot of these people are insane, brother. A lot of these people are mentally ill.
So you mean to tell me he could have met all of your standards, but that one standard, if he said, "I'm not a religious person, and I'm not going to church with you on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay home and watch the games," that would have killed your relationship.
Yep, that's real. You got a lot of people do base their relationship off of that. That's a fact, brother. That's real.
That's crazy. And then the thing is, I'm happy for her and her husband. The problem I have is you're telling other black women this bullshit.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm gonna say something though. It's not just confounded to Christianity. It's all those so-called Abrahamic religion. I mean, I'm gonna take Elijah Muhammad for example.
Mm-hmm.
He put his son out the house, the nation, because he didn't believe in fraud Muhammad.
Right. Okay, you bet.
Yeah, so all of them practice that.
Yeah, all of them do. It's not just Christianity, brother. It's all of them.
Yep.
Judaism too.
Yep.
All of that. If you're not Jewish, you can't marry them, or you're kicked out the family.
Yeah, you got people that disown their family to this day because they wouldn't accept Jesus Christ.
To this day. And people like us, we usually be the outcasts.
Yeah, that's true.
We the outcasts because we decided to think for ourselves.
Yep.
So we become the black sheep. We become we become those people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's real what you just said. That's real.
Yeah, because we become those people that are crazy, something wrong with them, because we decided to check into what the hell you was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then we found it to be errant. We found it to be not true, insufficient.
I don't mean to laugh though, but that stuff be goofy, boy. This stuff
we found
it's
it to
really
be
sick.
Not accurate.
Yeah,
right?
That's crazy.
So we decided to go study, find out, dig. Then we bring it back to you and tell you what we found. You don't want to hear it.
Nope. It's like talking to a dead person. It's like talking to a deaf, dumb, and blind person. They can't hear what you're saying. They can't see what you're saying. It's
This
pathetic.
is insane. Now listen to this, man. Listen to this young lady right here. Listen to this.
Your girl got proposed to today and married all on the same day. By Jesus, if my man is not coming with no ring bought by God himself, because only God can provide, not all money is good money. When God provides that ring for my man, whenever my man comes along, then he can replace this. But until then, babe, married by Jesus. Your girl got proposed to today and married all on the same day. By Jesus, if my man is not coming with no ring bought by God himself, because only God can provide, not all money is good money. When God provides that ring for my man, whenever my man comes along, then he can replace this. But until then, babe, married by Jesus. Your girl got proposed.
That's crazy, boy.
And she young. She's
That might contribute why we got a lot of single parents. That might have played a role in it. With that mindset.
She's young. You can tell she's intelligent. She's she's a young, beautiful lady, like one of my daughters or something. But her mind is fucked up.
Yes, indoctrination. She's brainwashed under mind control.
There's no man that is going to now. What men will do is play on that. Get her.
Yep. If they got they'll play on that.
Yeah, they'll play on that. But so you could just look at her and say, what's the first thing she asks a guy when she meets him? Do you love Jesus?
That's the thing. Some of them do that, brother. I experienced that before.
So when a brother say, listen, I hell no, I don't. Then I can't talk to you.
I know it's not funny though, but it's I don't know.
That's funny, man.
It is.
Come on now. We have to get ourselves out of this.
Mm-hmm.
We have to. You understand what I'm saying? We have to get out of this.
You want to hear a crazy thing?
What's that, brother?
A bad thing, boy. They're on the continent with that nonsense.
In Ghana?
Man, I saw hillbilly on big posters, okay?
What?
I should say hippie. You know what I'm talking about.
Right, hillbilly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so a lot of Africans are leaving Africa. A lot of Americans are leaving Africa.
I heard about that too.
Because they said it's not what they thought it was. But like you said, they are romanticizing.
Yes, they did.
Africa. They thinking that you're just going over there and you're just going to be accepted, not viewed as a foreigner.
Yeah, there's some good. I met a lot of good people on there, but I'm a realist. I know I'm still going to be considered an outsider. That's what you're going to be considered. You're still going to be considered an outsider. Definitely. Or a tourist. They're going to look at you as a tourist, outsider, foreigner. You're a foreigner to them.
Exactly. And it's amazing because we're gonna hop back on the other subject, but when you talk to these brothers, like they don't really consider themselves like African. They consider themselves for whatever tribe they belong to.
They really go by what tribe they belong to.
Right.
That's all in a nutshell. They've been doing that for 1,000 years before we got introduced of the concept of race. In ancient times, there was no concept of race. Your tribe was your bloodline was your family lineage and your tribal lineage. That's what they went by.
Correct.
Because you hear some black people, Africans sold all the Africans into slavery.
Right.
They did not sell their own people. That's a lie. What happened was that they didn't consider the person they sold was somebody from a different tribe. They didn't consider that person their own people. So we base it on because we come from a world where they go by black and white. Okay.
And they tried to make it. They tried to come out and say that slaves built the pyramids. They did not. The proof came out that they were not slaves. They were workers. They were getting paid. They also had medical. They also had health. All of that. Mm-hmm. They were like high paid workers.
Yeah, they was getting compensated for that.
They was getting compensated.
Okay. And they was intelligent. You think that you're gonna hire some dummy to build something like that?
Exactly. So that came out not to be true.
Yeah, that and it also turned out not to be true. There was no Exodus story in that land either.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Now there was a tsunami that came through there looking at the research, but there was no Exodus story.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
They never found no archaeological evidence. They never found nothing. No artifacts, nothing.
No. But my thing is, like,
go ahead.
What do you think it's gonna take for us to actually really wake up, man, and like get on our path to righteousness as a people, understanding that we are the goddess and goddesses of the planet?
Well, my thing is this: some people are set in their own ways. Some people will never change. They're gonna go. They're gonna go to their grave believing that Sky Daddy Jesus is going to save them. Unfortunately, people ain't gonna change. They're set in their ways.
So basically, what constitutes religion basically is faith and fear.
Yep. You heard them use that scripture. I don't know how to exactly say it. Don't lead by sight. Lead by faith. You heard that something like that?
Yeah, it's not by sight. It's not by sight. It's by faith. But again,
you see how ridiculous and retarded that sounds?
Yeah, because faith is something you haven't seen.
Yeah, and faith is like you said.
And fear is something that you feel.
Mm-hmm.
So they were able to put those two together, and then they came up with heaven and hell.
Yep.
Right.
Because in ancient times, before these religions started, we didn't have no concept of a devil or heaven or hell. Our ancestors didn't have no concept of that.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. And it kind of trips me out a little bit. I'll be honest with you that it trips me out, man, that we still haven't gotten it. Like we're still there. Like we're still like that young lady.
Mm-hmm.
She is so deep embedded in her mindset that she is so deeply embedded in her mindset, right? That she can't find a good guy because her requirement is not that he provides. Hold on. Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, I thought that was I thought the other guy showed up.
That was my YouTube. I want to see what it worked.
Okay.
It did work. Okay. Yeah, and it's very clear too, that one on my phone.
Yeah, it sounded real clear.
Yeah. But
like I said, people are set in their ways. They're going to believe what they want to believe. Okay, you got grown ass people believing some fairy tale. The Superman Jesus is coming back to help them.
Right. But I mean, that seems very limited. Like, right? I mean, doesn't that seem very limited to put on yourself? If you're a young lady or a young man and you're trying to meet someone that you're compatible with and someone that you care about, isn't that kind of narrow-minded to take that person?
Well, but that religion is not designed for people to think for themselves or be a free thinker.
Okay.
I mean, they're taught to accept it on face value, and like I said, don't lead by sight, lead by faith. That's what their scriptures say.
Right.
I'll try to load something on my hold on. Let me see. No, I can't do it.
I was trying to load something. But the thing is, even with the Hebrew Israelites, even with Islam, it's like religion has divided us up. Somebody was telling me the other day, well, we should all sit down and talk about what, motherfucker. We've been talking about this shit for decades.
Yep, ain't nothing changed either.
And religion was created to have one race be dominant over the other ones.
Yep. Look at the term God chosen people.
And then turn around and say God is no respecter of persons.
Yeah, ain't that a contradiction?
That's crazy as hell, man.
It says no respecter of person, but the same breath you said these people are chosen by God.
Right. These are my holy people.
Yeah,
and
so
right
God
now, his holy people are over there under his banner, bombing kids and children and women under the banner.
Can't you find those in the scriptures where God told one of the prophets, I think it was Saul, to go kill up those people and take over their land?
He did. He told Moses to do the same thing. He told all of them to do that.
Yeah. So that's your answer right there. That's it right there.
He told them all to do it. And Moses wrote the 10 Commandments. And he ended up getting mad. I think it was in Numbers. Because they didn't kill all the women.
Yeah.
And brought the women back with some of the spoils.
And know what they believe too? I mean, this what the Hebrew Israelites say they believe. They believe if they was to go to war with somebody or conquer somebody, what they do, the women captive, they shave her head bald and they force her into marriage.
Wow.
I mean, in Islam, they have the same rule. If you read the Quran, they have a surah in there that when they conquer, go to war with people, they force the women to be concubines. Against their will. You know what I'm saying? They have a surah in the Quran says you can have as many as your right hand possesses. That's talking about when they conquer people, that they do the women that's the women slave or captives they caught. That's what that's referring to.
That's crazy, brother.
Yep.
That's crazy. And all of it is to dominate. It's to show superiority over the other.
Yep, that's what it's about.
And right now, over the Zionists, which are Christians, are raising a banner and bombing Gaza under that same banner of Christianity, and we are God's holy people.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. Yeah, they don't know the person that started the ideology of Zionism. He was an atheist. He didn't even believe in God.
Very true. Very true. But he also saw a way where he could bring
manipulate
the together, manipulate the people and bring them together. And he used it.
Yep.
And he used it.
All you gotta do is all people have to do is check out the track record of Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, their history. Show me one time in history they was very peaceful with that religion.
Right. Right. Like and subscribe, y'all. Like and subscribe. Let me put this up real quick, then we're gonna come back. Yeah, you there, Daniel?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. I have to put, I'm learning, you know what I mean, how to do the little advertisement thing and all of that. We got to figure it out, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's this is crazy. When I saw some of the clips, and there was a lot more clips than I played. Like there's a lot more clips than I played. Right.
Yeah, I checked those clips out that you sent me.
Yeah,
it sounds bizarre to me.
Yeah, it was a lot more clips than I played, and I had the clip with the pastor, the white guy. So it's on the advertisement when he was saying the same thing, basically. He said, I know it's a lot of black people in heaven right now. Here's the thing. If you could just ask for forgiveness for any devious, evil, nasty, dirty crime that you repeatedly have done,
According to their scriptures, according to what they say,
well,
if you accept
that was for them to cover up all the
dirt,
evil
yep,
that they were going to do and did.
Yep, and past evil deeds.
Yes.
Because what they do, they say, well, all I could do is pray in Jesus' name, and He'll forgive me for everything I did wrong.
Exactly. I was watching this one brother. It was funny. He said he started to become a Muslim. He said he had about the 70 virgins, right?
I'm sorry, bro.
This is truth, man. And the brother, I forgot his name, man. Newman, on the Newman show. But anyway, I love his show. I've always
I watch him. I watch him.
Yeah, I like him. But it was just funny the way he said it, right? And he was on there with my mentor.
You talking about the Rock Newman show,
the
right?
Rock Newman show. I love Rock Newman.
Yeah, I do too. I watch him. He had Dr. Anthony Browder on there.
Sure.
And he was breaking it down.
Yeah. And so was Dr. Ray Haggins.
Yeah, I watched Ray Haggins. Yeah, Ray Haggins was dropping a whole lot of stuff.
That's my guy.
Yeah, I watch him too. I'm gonna tell you, he's more capable because he went to seminary schools and he used to be a preacher.
I did too.
So so he know that Bible.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and
and he's done his research and he traveled to do research.
Yep, he did field research.
But Newman was saying, he started to become a Muslim. Because when they told him about the 70 virgins, he was like, yeah, you know what? Like this could really work out. And then, I guess you have to go think about it, but it's like that's what you did, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Like, what you gonna do with him if I'm dead? I mean,
Oh man, I remember when I first started learning when I first went into that. Yeah. I thought I was going to get 70 virgins, I actually really believe that too, like a dummy.
That's crazy, man. That is hilarious, man. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see you, Jew. Thanks for the support. You know what I mean? But it's like it's just crazy to me, right?
Man,
like this is literally a tactic that's used. You know what I mean? To draw people into the religion. So the religion whole thing. And listen, my father was a bishop. My father had a church. My uncle had a church. All of them had a church. And they were serious about what they were saying and what they were doing.
Yeah, them people back in the day, a lot of them literally believed in that.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, but they believed in it. But But still, what about this? What about the fact that my oldest son he was like me in a lot of ways. He like thought for his damn self. Right? You know what I'm saying? And certain things just didn't add up. Like I went to my father and I said, look, like if this don't make sense, especially the crap about the whale. With Jonah and the whale. So they said it's after whale was like a condominium in that motherfucker.
Ain't no good and damn well that happened in real life. That motherfucker, he gonna be a dead person.
Listen, Dr. Ray Haggins, I love him. I got to talk to him. He said,
man.
Newman asked him about the fish, the 2 fish and the 5 loaves of bread.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he went into that. That's astrological. That's under the sign of Pisces.
So Dr. Hayes said, well, they must have been whales. That's the only way that would work. They had to be whales. And I'll tell you, I have never thought about that, about the fucking whales. They have to be big ass whales to feed 5,000 people.
I'm gonna tell you another story that never sat
That's
well
funny
with
still. What's
the
that?
Noah's Ark. The Noah's
Oh
Ark
my God.
never sat well with me at all.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
man. It did. Listen, I got backhanded because I asked, as a youngster, well, how did the Penguins get there? Right?
Yeah.
Because
Not.
they all the way on a whole nother region.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's real.
they don't fly. So I was asking, how did they get there? Did the boat stop and pick them up? Like, how did that work? And they ain't
Yeah.
like that. They ain't like
Yeah.
that.
And I asked this question. I
They
said,
backhand your ass.
I
Backhand
asked
your
this
ass.
question. I told the person, in the animal kingdom, they have predators and prey.
Facts.
So how was the predators and prey on Noah's Ark was able to coexist with each other without somebody getting hurt or getting eaten live, as human as meat?
Right. Because you, like, who was feeding them? Somebody had to feed them, right? Because if not, they're gonna kill the lion over here near the deer. He gonna kill them. It ain't no question.
Not counting it when they have to go to the bathroom.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't want to be on that ship. That smells like I don't want to do.
Oh my God. Elephants, giraffes, hippopotamus. Come on, man.
Turtles.
Turtles that didn't even make sense.
Yeah,
it
don't
didn't
make sense.
I mean, just logical, geographical sense. It didn't make any.
Yeah. And who was able to feed all those creatures?
Right. Right. Yeah, who fed them? You know what I'm saying? And so religion, man, has messed up our people.
Yeah, it messed up.
Go
ahead.
And so for some reason, we still think that it's something that we need to be talking about. No, we need to be exposing it.
Yep. To shed light on it.
So the poison won't get injected to the next generation of kids. I mean, look where everything is headed right now. I mean, we got to be honest and wake up. We got to be realistic about the way we're moving around. Look where everything is heading right now. Right? Think about where it's heading. Texas is putting up complete defiance against the government.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not the only state. It's other states doing it.
Yeah, they got stuff. They got states that's backing Texas up.
Big time. That's where I'm moving to Texas. They got at least some sense. And then
that's a smart move.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna move to, D. That's where we're gonna get our land at.
Mm-hmm.
But think about this. What happens if Biden goes down there and tells the federal government or the military to go down there and show force and take their wires down? And the National Guards are already down there from the different states, because the National Guards are ran by the states.
Yeah, they ran by the governor.
Exactly.
Yep, that's a fact.
So what happens if Biden sends the military down to Texas borders to take the wiring and stuff down?
That's going to turn into a bloodbath, a civil war.
It's going to turn into a civil war. And in a civil war, where are Black people in this war?
That's a good question.
Because then it becomes a martial law comes into play. Right? Martial law comes in. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And that means that it's under military control. Listen, the Caucasian males, militias, and all of those groups are not going to tolerate that shit.
No, they're not tolerating that. No.
They're not going to tolerate that shit. Right? So within the inner city ranks, now you got all these migrants. They getting credit cards. They getting food, free housing.
Mm-hmm.
Where do black people tie into black people? Black people, you listening? Have y'all thought about this? Where do you tie in to this type of scenario?
I'm gonna say this though. 'Cause I hate to tell you, it'd be a bearer of bad news. A lot of black folks voted for that.
They did.
Didn't even know what they was voting for.
No,
They
they
didn't even
didn't.
look at. They didn't even look at the man's policies. Only they looked at, oh, he was Barack Obama's vice president. That's all
Right.
they looked at.
Right.
And if they would have studied that man's history, they didn't know if that was the least person you'll vote for.
Absolutely.
Because he was in opposition towards the civil rights movement.
Because I definitely didn't vote for him.
I didn't either.
Because one of the reasons is they don't go on popular votes anyway.
No, they don't. It's by the electoral college.
Right. So I always make sure I vote in the primaries in the state.
Mm-hmm.
But look what's happening now. Like literally, look what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so so you got that going on, right? That's what's going on. But black people are focused on the comedians clown acting and fighting each other.
That's a distraction. That's a distraction.
Dogging each other out.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Dogging each other out. Whether it's true or false, who gives a shit? They dogging each other out. You know what I mean? That's a total distraction.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? And then let's just say all this stuff come crashing down. Black people with the food lines cut off and all that, what you gonna do?
Yeah, we in serious trouble.
Because we're one of the least prepared groups out of all groups.
Yep, and have less unity.
So then all of a sudden, we're gonna start taking from each other.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think is going to happen.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because we're not listening. We're too busy listening to celebrity junk. You know, and listen, Oshaydukejackson, I love his show.
Yeah, I watch his show too. I like him.
Too. He's funny as hell.
He be in Uganda a lot.
Yeah, and you gotta have that, right? But he still talks about realistic things. You know, he got up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
He got up out the States.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so the whole thing is you can't be sleepwalking around reality. And we sleepwalking because you know why? Because no matter what happens, no matter what goes on, God's gonna fix it. Jesus gonna fix it.
That's how we do.
Allah is gonna send a spaceship down to come get us.
Same concept.
Same concept.
Waiting for a savior to save you.
And so we don't prepare to save ourselves. Even though there's some black militia groups and there is some boys out there in that country that's prepared.
That's true. That's facts.
But they prepared to defend their homeland and home front.
Yeah.
What about urban Chicago, urban Philadelphia, urban New York? What about Cleveland? You out there, Cleveland? What about you? What about Oakland?
Mm-hmm. What about Detroit?
What about Detroit? Are y'all ready? Have you put away enough food? Are you stacking and packing? Have you sat down with all your family, the whole family, and said, listen, we need to buy some property away from all of this and build and get us about 200 acres, 100 acres, and start building our safe haven?
Mm-hmm. See, the mic. Go ahead.
The mother folks are doing that.
Yeah, they are. See, what we don't understand, how can I say it? What we don't understand, the people that's coming over here legally, they don't mind living in a one-bedroom apartment and be like a 50 or 100 of them piled on each other. They don't mind doing that.
No, they don't. And they don't mind all of a sudden being initiated into a law enforcement when something happens and say, okay, it's open season on black people. You see black people, you can kill them.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like, though. It look like we might be in the same situation like the people in Nazi Germany. It's just looking like that.
You know what I mean? It's not going to be as easy as they think it is. But
yeah,
the bottom line is, unfortunately for them, everybody will turn on black people. But unfortunately for them, I don't think that a lot of these Caucasians like them for invading this country.
Oh, they hate that. Oh, they hate that with a passion.
So that's the problem they're going to have too.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So if that's the problem they're going to have, because let's keep it 100. At this particular time, Caucasians will probably get blacks quicker to ride with them on that note than they would on any other note.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Let's just keep it 100 because of the war and all the wars that they've been through together and all of these different things.
Mm-hmm.
Why this man just opened up? But here's another point. These religions are keeping us from being prepared.
Yeah, it's playing a role in it. It's most definitely playing a role in it.
Think about it. You've been singing a song for years. Jesus is going to fix it. Give Jesus the will. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, but you're going to a funeral next Saturday.
Yeah, make that make sense.
Make that make sense. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you have this kind of mindset, you also have a mindset, I'm not going to worry about it. It's in God's hands.
You're going to be nonchalant.
It's in God's hands. And they just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember years ago, I ain't going to mention my family name, but this individual, daughter was sick and all this stuff. She really needed to go to the hospital. First, he tried to heal her. Call herself tried to heal her first. And I told her, you need to take her to the hospital.
Right.
Then she finally took her to the hospital. She did a bunch of praying and a bunch of other stuff. It didn't work. She just had to take her to the hospital.
Simple.
Yep.
You just got to take her to the hospital. I've seen people die, and this is just real, because they refuse to go to the hospital because there's waiting on God to heal them.
Yep.
I've seen that as a child growing up.
Wow.
I've seen that.
That's horrible.
It is. And you don't think about it until you get kind of towards the teenage years, maybe 12, 13.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start kind of like wondering, well, why don't they just take them to the hospital? So I couldn't figure it all out, man. I heard some noise back there. Your TV.
Yeah. Let me go. Hold on.
But hey, D, I'm gonna play this one. I'm not sure what this one is, man. This one is funny. So I'm gonna play it just because it's funny. I'm gonna play this one just because it's funny. You know what I mean? And then we're not gonna hold it up too long.
Yeah.
Look at it, but look at this thing. It's funny. It's funny right here. Look at this one.
No, not that.
Don't drop the mic.
And you know why I put that up there? Because soon as her wig came off, her whole attitude changed. Did you see the whole attitude change?
Yep.
All of that cockiness and that wig came off, her whole attitude changed. She went from this to normal.
Yep.
So it wasn't about the wig idea coming off. It's the why it changed you that dramatically.
Well,
you know what I mean?
A lot of people don't. A lot of them don't like wearing their hair natural. You know, they're trying to emulate somebody else's beauty.
That's crazy, man.
Because they don't see the value in them in themselves.
No, they don't. They don't. But yeah, man, I had last night, man, it was kind of rough, man. You know, my man, I guess he couldn't get back on. He was having really, because I wanted him to be on here with us, but he was having really difficulty with his
equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, technical difficulties.
Yeah, he was freezing, coming back out, freezing, coming, like that. So, but I'm gonna get him on here again with us. But man, I'm not gonna hold you up, brother. I didn't want it to be a long one anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to talk about what we talked about. Moving on, getting away from the sickness of the mindsets of religion.
Mm-hmm.
All Abraham religions, all of them. Like, we need to let it go. And some people say, well, if you let it go, what you gonna replace it with?
That's
the love of self, the ancestors, understanding who you are and how powerful you are, and being able to speak into your own existence.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you latch on to, you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why do you have to have, and I understand we social people, so we need to have our groups. That's nothing wrong with having your group.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with having your group. But there's nothing wrong with also understanding who you are as a person, as a human being.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's nothing wrong with that. You don't need to run out and worship somebody else, another man that can lead you someplace else.
Yep. You don't need to worship a deity that doesn't look like you, that doesn't resemble you.
You don't. You do not. And that's one thing that we need to keep reiterating is you don't need a deity that don't look like you. You do not. You know what I'm saying? But I know you tired, brother. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I had a hell of a day. I did. I had a hell of a day. And so like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people was mad about this subject matter.
Oh, they were?
Oh, absolutely, brother.
Damn.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, they were upset about it.
How many people was upset about it?
Oh man, I got a bunch of hits about this, that, and the other, man. People should believe be able to believe what they want. But again, I keep telling people it's doing us damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing us damage. And we can't continue to be laughed at all over the place, bro. You know? Everybody have a deity to look like them but us.
Yep.
Everybody. Every group.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to do better. We got to tell the truth. We got to do better. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, brother, we're going to talk a little later, man. I'm glad we cut it short. We did not keep it on here long.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good conversation, though. It need to be discussed. Discussed.
It does. It does, brother. Well, get some rest. I'm going to do the same. And then and we'll talk.
All right. I'll talk to you.
Peace.
Peace.
Body got show who you with. Go low for me, go low. Go low, wine, go low. Go low for me, go low. Go low, wine, so go low, wine, so go low. Your body girl show who you with. Oh yeah, I get the girl so wet. Who you with? Oh, your body girl show who you with. Girl, yeah, you're time away. Then I feel like I could ride your way. The girl move and I'm blown away. Up and down like a runaway. Girl, put your leg behind ya. Do it all night, yeah. Cause the way I see you wind up, ain't no other girl like it. I don't think you know what you really do when you drop it low. Make a nigga go, oh. God do whatever you want with me. God be whoever you want to be. Let it dip, don't slip. The guy better have a good grip, nigga, that's hood rich. Light switch, I think God just granted my wish.